This plant is called common broomrape, orobanche minor, aka hellroot, aka clover broomrape, or lesser/small broomrape. It is a holoparasitic plant. This means it does not use the process of photosynthesis to produce its own food like other green plants do. It depends entirely on autotrophic host plants for its food. Just a recap from school, autotrophs are producers. Examples are green plants that use the process of photosynthesis to produce their own food. Although, ironically, we now know they also depend on living things in the soil for bioavailability of nutrients they require. Heterotrophs, on the other hand, are consumers that can't make their own food supply, but eat other living things, such as plants and or animals. We humans are considered heterotrophs. Common broomrape ranges in color from red-brown, yellow-brown to purple. Here's one that's already like flowering or whatever. And yep, there we go. See how it's attached itself to this clover. And look at how this clover is not doing well at all. It's because this little parasitic plant is sucking the life out of this plant by attaching its roots to the roots of the plant. Isn't it just so amazingly fascinating? They are perennial hermaphrodites. In other words, they continue living year after year, not dying back after a growing season such as annuals do, and they have both female and male reproductive anatomy on the same plant. They pop up from spring through to summer. They parasitize autotrophic plants living around them by means of haustoria, which is a root-like structure that they attach underground to their host plant to extract the nutrients and water out of them. They are native to southern Europe, but are now widespread throughout the world. I have heard horror stories on the web where people have lost whole crops from a broomrape infestation, having an impossibly difficult time to eradicate it due to its abundant and effective seed dispersal and the fact that it's a perennial. So here we are in my clover and vetch patch with broomrape popping up everywhere. I don't know whether the seed was lying dormant in the ground just waiting for me to plant these legume cover crops which they love, or if by some chance I might have introduced them via the cover crop seed I planted. I guess I will never know. So what now? All I can do is carefully pull them out by the root as soon as their little heads pop up out of the surface of the soil, and most definitely before they flower and seed. I've read that from the moment they flower, it takes about 2 weeks to develop the seed. So hopefully the ones I pulled out after flowering did not yet have mature seed. I decided the best way to dispose of these plants was to burn them long and at a high heat. It is almost guaranteed that they will be back next year, but the great thing is that I will be ready for them. And I believe over time, if managed diligently, I will limit the damage they cause to my plants. Thankfully, my understanding is that they mainly favor plants in the daisy and pea/legume families, so this will help me prepare based on which plants might be more susceptible in future. Now that I have pulled all that I could find, and I'm still keeping an eye on it, I can say that it looks like my clover has been salvaged.